Greetings, fellow Dice fans. Dice Kitty here, and we have our first ever roundtable. And I have here with me North, the Satchel Master.
What's up, folks?
Aaron, this is our local Foggy Nelson. My husband Travis, Mr. DDK. Alright, so we're going to be discussing the Marvel Dice Masters Defenders Team Pack. First thing, what do y'all think about the character choices in this team pack? North?
I was kind of satisfied with them, except for Daredevil not being there.
I totally agree. Daredevil should have been in this team pack.
And I think a lot of people's going to agree Loki, why he is there.
I mean, I can understand a villain, but Loki, really?
Yeah, no. He shouldn't have been in the pack, in my opinion.
But yeah, I think we could have used Daredevil or Moon Knight. Moon Knight, you gotta speak up a little bit there. Foggy ain't that shy. But yeah, Daredevil or Moon Knight definitely would have been a better option other than Loki. So, but everybody's pretty much in agreement on that.
I'm glad they included Iron Fist though.
I am too. We needed some more Iron Fist cards.
Yeah, we really did.
Because we only had, if you look here, these are the Iron Fist die. We had a promo, we had one in Civil War, and now this one. So we definitely needed another Iron Fist die. Or card. Alright, well, let's move on to purchase cost.
Everything is really, really expensive other than Hellcat. And really the only 5-drop that I could see is playable is one of the Luke Cages and one of the Iron Fists, but everything else just seems way too high for what it does.
The pack over itself is just underwhelming completely.
Yeah.
More or less to go on what you were saying, the really redeeming character from the pack was Hellcat. She's got some interesting versions, but past her, it's a pick and choose of maybe I like the card, maybe I'll try the card, and I can understand not wanting to add anything that's like meta breaking to the set.
To a team pack, yeah.
Yeah, team pack, but I think they could have added something. They'll give a little spice to it. You get what I'm saying?
Huh, like a Daredevil that was 4 costs. That would have been fantastic, right?
Definitely.
A Daredevil with a halfway decent ability, unlike...
Or a cheaper Doctor Strange.
Yeah, most definitely. That's my biggest complaint here. I am the biggest Doctor Strange fangirl in the world. And why does Hulk have a 5-cost character in a previous set? But Doctor Strange, all of his purchase costs are 6 and 7. Seems a little strange to me. No pun intended.
Yeah, team pack's cool to have, and then you all have defenders, and there's a synergy there.
Should be a synergy.
But it should be a lot better. And everything's so expensive, you can't really build a team of defenders.
No, not really.
It kind of reminds me of the first Turtle Box release.
Yeah.
Where you just didn't have that the synergy there for the turtles themselves.
Right.
But they redeemed that with the second Turtle Box with the 2-cost April O'Neil. This is lacking greatly, and the synergy for the defenders. I mean, we have the one version of Luke Cage over here.
Where is he?
Streetwise Sweepers.
Street Sweeper. While Luke Cage is active, other Defender characters cost 1 less to purchase. When you field another Defender character die, draw a die from your bag and add it to your prep area. That's him right there. Now, as you can see, the major problem with him is he costs 5. He's a cost-reducing card. He shouldn't cost 5. That's silly.
It should have been at least a 4 cost to make him playable. And then that alone would have actually helped a lot of the rest of the team pack here, because these 5 costs would be 4s, the 6 costs would be 5. And Also, with his extra ability, when you field one, you get to prep a die. That would have been making the 6-cost characters, even a 7-cost character, more viable.
I think they could have left the prepping ability off of it and made it possibly a 3-cost.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
So
You make a 3-cost character with defender that can make your defenders cheaper, and then you can build a team. It won't be hard at all.
We're literally missing one more character that reduced the cost of defenders to make this a decent team pack, in my opinion.
yeah, the breakdown of the purchase cost in the set. There are 3 characters that cost 3. All of those are Hellcat. 10 characters cost 5. 6 characters cost 6. And 5 characters cost 7. 5 characters out of this team pack cost 7. That's a little silly and a little excessive.
Especially for such a small set.
Exactly. When 21 of your cards, 21 of your 24 cards cost 5 or greater, that's a little expensive.
Yep.
So,
Totally agree.
I think that's probably enough ranting on the purchase cost, because I know there's lots of people not happy about it. Just like the max die issue, which we're not really going to talk about. Everyone's disappointed that there's not max dice in the team pack. So, now, as far as the abilities go on the cards, I know we already talked about the Luke Cage briefly. Out of all the abilities, the only one that seems really worth it are the 3 Hellcats. I mean, other than maybe an Iron Fist and a Jessica Jones, but everything else kind of feels like a reskinned ability, which
A
is.
lesser version of an
And
already present ability.
how about the lack of keywords and the lack of globals?
Most definitely.
Yeah, I can understand.
He was going to say something about lack of globals. So.
It really surprised me that they didn't have a single global in this at all. Like, most of them have like
At
3
least,
globals.
yeah.
Yeah, Doctor Strange team pack had a global.
Yep, had the Eye of Agamotto global, and there may have been another one, and I don't remember it, but I know the Eye of Agamotto had a global. So yeah, like Aaron said, it's surprising that there's not at least one global in this team pack.
Well, I mean, you've got Doctor Strange, Clea, apparently Loki here.
Yeah.
You figure they could have squeezed in a global somewhere.
And it wouldn't have had to have been a great global, just something.
I mean, look at the Deadpool global that they just tossed
Hey,
in there.
yeah, a whole set, and it had one global, but hey, that global is useful now. I used to think it was terrible. So, I think we're all disappointed in the lack of globals, and the only keyword in the set is on Luke Cage Harlem Raised, and it's not even a keyword that he just has. You have to re-roll his die that's blocked to give him overfresh.
Underwhelming ability.
Very underwhelming. I agree. So there's a lot they could have done with keywords, and if they had made them a little bit easier to purchase in field, they could have put Team Watch in here.
Oh, yeah.
That would
That would have been great.
Yeah.
I could totally see a Defenders with Team Watch.
That would seem cool, in my opinion. I would like that a lot.
All right. Well, we're all a little disappointed in the cards and the purchase cost, and I don't know. Maybe there's something that we don't know about yet that WizKids is going to do. So maybe there's going to be some more Defenders later.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, really. Fingers crossed. So, character cards aside, since we're all very disappointed with these, let's look at the dice in the set. So, as far as Clea goes, the purple one is from her previous set, and the white one is her new die. And it's hard to tell, but she's got a shimmery sparkle swirl to her die. Which one do you guys like out of the two?
Honestly, they look the same.
Oh, well, yeah, their stats are the same, the image is the same, but as far as, I guess, color, I like that one.
I prefer the purple, but I'm more of a dark fan.
Yeah, purple.
I'm going to go with purple, too.
All right, I'm by myself on that one. That's okay. All right, Doctor Strange. We've got AVX and the Doctor Strange team pack and the Defenders team pack. So out of all of these, I think by far the best dye image and color is the one from AVX.
Easily.
Yep.
Totally agree.
I understand he's got that, you know, signature stripe, but
I don't mind the dice, but by far the AVX is the better looking.
Yeah, just the color and the symbol on it. It's just
yeah, I'm not a fan of the profile picture on the Doctor Strange die. All right, so now we have Hellcat, and I love Hellcat's little symbol. I think it's adorable.
I do think it's pretty cool, actually.
Being a cat fan, I love it. I wish it would have had a little bit more pizzazz to it, but hey, I'm fine with that. I gotta like something out of here, so. But all right, so next we've got the Hulk. We've got AVX, Age of Ultron, Amazing Spider-Man, and the Defenders Team Pack. Now, it's hard to see unless you've actually picked one up and looked at it, but the one out of this Defenders Team Pack is translucent and kind of smoky in color. So, out of all of them, I actually kind of like the smoky dye the best.
That's my favorite. I like how the colors are like together and they seem like to fit.
I do like the color of it, but I gotta go with the fist.
Oh,
I'm a
you like
traditionalist.
the AVX dye, yeah.
I see a fist with green, you know.
Yeah,
I think
that's traditional Hulk style. I see that there.
I'm gonna go with North on this one. The green fist.
Sorry, I lost mini DDK for a second. I had to find it. What about you, Aaron? Which one?
I really prefer the one farthest to the right.
The new one? Yeah, I like this
I
one.
just really like that color option they gave you there, like the really dark, like gray.
Well, it looks more radioactive to me, so I like that one.
I don't know. Radioactive, I think glowing.
Well, I mean, the Age of Ultron one has
That's
a little...
almost too glowing.
Yeah.
That's like Secret of Ooze glowing.
Yeah.
All right, so next, if I can pick them up here, we have Iron Fist. One is a promo. Then we have Civil War and the Defenders Team Pack. So, out of all of these, the white and gold, by far my favorite.
Same here, white and gold.
I really have to go with the green and yellow.
The original promo die, I like that it has his mask on it. I think that's really cool.
I'm kind of on the fence here. I like the green and yellow and the gold and white.
They're both good dice, but I mean, I have to pick the white and gold myself. Alright. Next we have Jessica Jones. The blue one is her Civil War. Yeah, Civil War die, and then the white one is her new one. Hands down, Civil War for me.
Yeah.
I would say Civil War.
Civil War.
Yeah. That's an easy one right there. Alright, here's a big string of dice. We got Loki. We've got AVX, Age of Ultron, Civil War, and the Team Pack. Now, the irony of this is that my favorite die out of the Defenders Team Pack is the Loki die. And he's not even supposed to be in there. Alright, what do you guys think? Which one do you think looks
I
best?
personally like the AVX one.
Yeah, that would be my second choice.
I'm gonna have to go with the team pack. Loki, I just love the helmet with the horn.
And it's visible too. It's identical to the Age of Ultron one, but it's hard to see it.
It pops.
Yeah, I think that's why I like
Loki.
the,
It stands out.
Yeah. All right, and last but not least, Luke Cage. We've got Amazing Spider-Man and Civil War and the Team Pack. So I don't like any of them. I don't have a favorite of them.
I mean, two of them, they're pretty cool looking, but I mean, the one from the new team pack is just like, yeah, it's just kind of out there with the art. I mean,
well, I thought it was a wonky heart or a cracked stone at first. Little did I know it was a flexing arm positioned funny.
Yeah, I felt if you were going to go away from this symbol, that even just a tank top or a cut-off T-shirt, you know, would show him off better than
Or serve
that.
a bullet holes in it.
That
You
too.
know, something like that. I mean, that's easy to do.
Out of the three, I'm gonna go with this one just because color scheme, it stands out, and it's pretty plain to see exactly what that is. I didn't have a problem identifying the flexing arm, but
Of course you didn't.
I know, right?
but
As soon as I walked in the house, hey Travis, do you know what this image is on this die?
it's a flexing arm like this.
No hesitation whatsoever. Imagine how silly I felt. So, alright. Those are the dice. Going back to the cards for a moment, did y'all have any card art that just stood out that you really liked?
It was
You
one.
mentioned
Honestly,
it.
I think this one was probably my favorite.
Jessica Jones?
Yes, because it has a lot of the characters in it, and it just seems really cool.
I've gotta go with at least.
It just kind of pops.
I'm a fan of a couple pieces of the artwork they used in the cards. I'm not going to name everyone because I'm pretty sure someone else is going to name exactly the same thing. There's no point in repeating it. I'm going to, go ahead and take yours.
Hang on. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Well, hang on. That's my favorite card. Yeah, there we go. All right.
All right.
So, Mr. Foggy likes Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her art
go
just
ahead.
seems really cool.
I
Has
have
a lot of
plenty,
colors in
so
it.
Yeah, I know
choose
you.
yours.
Well, you had a favorite card, I know. What's your favorite
Yeah.
art, though?
I'm gonna say Luke Cage.
Is your favorite art?
I love the art. I don't like how it was used. I think it would have been better on a basic action or an action at that, showing both Luke Cage and Daredevil. I love the ability because to me, Defenders, Team Pack, that's the way it should be.
Yeah. Yeah,
If it was things were just cheaper where you can get those stuff out,
yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking about always forward. How he gets a bonus for defenders being in the field. I agree. I also am a fan of that art. It's not my favorite in the set, but like you said, the art almost feels a little out of place, but at least we have Daredevil in the team pack somewhere. So, have you picked yours yet?
My favorite art? I don't have a favorite art. I just, simply I don't.
Alright, well I'm going to go with my favorite art, the Doctor Strange art. That is by far my favorite art in the whole set. I love it because it looks like the new Doctor Strange artwork. So, I like that one. And you just don't have any favorite art?
No, but I will pick one more or less just to make note of it. The Loki art seems a little silly to me. I mean, it's got the Loki feel, but the face, oh my lord. It's like he's going to the sauna. It's like, I'm going to get that tan.
Alright. So we have our card art that we like from the team pack. What about your favorite card? As in card ability?
I'm going to have to go last on this one. Because
Okay, that's fine. And it does not have to be necessarily a meta card or playable card. Just an ability that you like.
definitely won't be meta out of this team pack.
No, that's
I'd have to go with the same.
same Luke Cage for the reason.
+1/+1, being Defender. Just the things were cheaper to play.
Yeah.
Hint. Come on,
Also have-
kids.
I also have to agree with him because I'm always been a big fan of buffing. Like that's always been
yeah.
one of my big strategies. If I could, it's pretty good.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go with my favorite card. And it is totally a Dice Kitty card. Iron Fist. And this one is Holding Back the Storm. It's the one that he gets +3 attack as long as you didn't field any characters that turn. I love him. Already played with him once. I adore that card.
Alright, I got
Oh my goodness. Mr. DDK has pulled out 5 cards.
Alright, like I said earlier, with the Hellcats, it's an easy choice of what's the better cards out of the set. But the other three that stood out to me was this Loki, sibling rivalry. I like the fact that if he blocks or if he is blocking, he basically just blanks those characters that he's engaged with. Also, I like Jessica Jones' Ladies' Night.
I also like that one too.
I actually like that ability. This is actually one of the few cards I don't have a problem with being 5 cost, because I totally see why she'd be 5 cost. She gets a +1/+1 anytime she's targeted with the global, or is it any of your characters targeted with the global?
It's whenever one of your characters are targeted with a global. So
That's
you
totally
can
worth
target
it.
her with a global, say like the one on Haymaker, target her, pump her attack up by 1, and then she gets an additional +1/+1. Seems pretty good.
And another one I'm going to touch on is Iron Fist pulling punches for the simple fact of sidekick hate.
And that I don't like.
No, Mr. Satchel Master likes to play sidekicks too.
Yep.
So.
Well, sidekick hate is something I understand and I enjoy. I had a sidekick team when AVX first started going. I love sidekicks, but sidekick hate is great. That's all I can say about it. And those are the 3 basically sub ones that I like. Where
You were only supposed to pick one. Just saying.
hey! I gotta go with Hellcat. Hellcat to me is the MVP out of the pack.
I would agree.
In my opinion, she's got 2 really good versions. First, let's go with Hell's Bell. When fielding, name a die replacing all previous choices.
Your opponent can't purchase that die next turn.
That is a great card. I like the fact that she has to be fielded for it. There was the very notorious card, Hellblazer,
Oh, yes.
where all he had to do was be active, and even if you blanked him the following turn, KO'd him the following turn, it did not remove that effect.
Well, all right. So your other favorite card out of the 5 that you chose, Hellcat. It's Patsy. When fielded, name target opposing non-sidekick character, replacing all previous choices. While Hellcat is active, deal 2 damage to your opponent the first time they field that character die.
The reason I like this card is, to me, it's kind of a nod to Alyssa Drac.
Yeah, not as good as Lissa,
No,
but
not as good, but she's in Warlight, and I feel like even for a 3 cost, I got a chance to play them both together. So
yeah, this is true because she is modern age right now.
that is correct.
Well, Mini DDK is throwing a fit, so
Getting
I think it's about time to wrap this up here. But I want to give a quick shout out to the Transition Zone. Without their app, I probably couldn't have put some of these show notes together. So thank you. I appreciate that very much. So anybody want to say anything before we close?
About sums it up.
Really? Yeah.
Roll on, Dice Masters.
That's my line.